Hey everyone, it's Kevin here with an update video on this streamHub application that I am making. I'm calling it streamHub for now. This is just kind of like my working title code name. I will eventually give it a real name, but I'm calling it that because it acts as a central hub for all of your TV and moving streaming service subscriptions: Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, Amazon Prime, Max, etc., etc., etc. Any streaming service where you might watch movies or TV shows. And I also have in here where you can rent and buy movies and TV shows online as well. And my approach to this project has been to get the basic functionality in place first, and I have that accomplished now. It all works. And so now I am going through and putting in really minimal layouts and styling simply so I can get it to a place where I can put it out into the world and let people try it out and test it out so I can get some further feedback on it before I dig deeper into the project. And the feature I have been looking at in these first few videos is the update account settings feature. And you may recall, if you saw the previous videos, that previously when you clicked on the account settings button, uh, you went to a new page and there were some buttons that opened very basic modals with no styling whatsoever. It just opened a blank empty div with a text field for you to update email, password, username, etc., etc. And so my next step from there was to get it to where those modals had some styling and made a nice presentation for the update feature. And I have realized that I don't need a separate page for the account settings. That's not really an efficient use of space. Your options can all just come in a drawer. So right now I have the drawer coming from the top. I'm not sure if I will keep it here. It's interesting from the bottom and the sides as well. But right now I've got it at the top. And let's look at it in mobile view. And there we go. And now we have the different choices for updating email, username, password, or the option to delete the account. And at some point, I think I'm going to add to the user data the streaming services that they are applied to or that they are subscribed to. So that would be in this settings area as well. And so this now has me thinking about the layout of this whole project. I think I'm going to restructure things a little bit. My approach typically when I make React front end is to map everything out in terms of the pages and components that I am going to need, knowing that that plan is going to adjust. I'm going to figure out new components that I'm going to need along the way. I'm also going to realize that, oh, this component could actually be three components, and so I'll make those adjustments as I move along. And so, initially I had the account settings on a separate page, and I don't think I think this is a much better approach to have the drawer. And the same is true. Let me go back to desktop. The same is true for search. Right now I have the search options all on a separate page. I've toyed with the idea of having all of the search options available on the home page, just having the buttons here, but I didn't like that very much. So I went with the option of the search page, but now I am realizing that a much better approach would be to do something similar as I did with the account settings for the search options. And this because the search options open, very similar, the same style of modal for all the various different ways of searching. So I'm going to refactor this. I don't need to have a whole page for this. I can just have a drawer. Oh, and maybe the same is true of this trending now trending page. We have trending movies. We have popular movies, which are movies that people are currently watching a lot that may or may not be new. The trending titles, these are all new titles. And these are coming from any area, but that are just getting a lot of views currently. And then top rated, these are like, the all-time greatest hits: The Godfather, Schindler's List, Shawshank Redemption, some of the best movies of all time. And there's 100 in each category, 100 titles, and then we have the same uh, categories in TV shows. We have the trending, we have the popular, and we have the top rated. And it's occurring to me that neither this what people are watching or this search really need to be on their own page. I think we can just keep the user on the home page, and we can have those features presented in a similar way to the account settings. So I'm thinking about how I want to make that adjustment. I'm pretty happy with how the account settings is looking right now. This is enough on this feature for the time being, so I'm going to move on. And I really want to clean up this home page. Obviously, all of this information is really jumbled up and not presentable in a nice way for the user. The filter watch list is working great, and all of our links here to the various places. So this movie is available to rent or buy at Amazon, iTunes, Google Play, or YouTube, and so all of these are in place. So that's great. But it just doesn't look very nice. So yeah, that's the update, and kind of my outlook on this whole project, and my ideas for my next steps from here. So thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. I would love to talk about it. And yeah, all right. I will be back with another update very soon.